Oh, hey guys, it's me, Jared. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just trying to come up with new video ideas. Not having a lot of luck, though. All I can think of is either videos about how chocolate milk is better than regular milk, which it is, or about how Super Mario Sunshine is a really weird game.
Why does light emit from smaller entities?
Why did he just randomly invent flood?
Not the camera! Oh, sorry about that. I think I've been thinking too much about video ideas. Maybe I just need to play some video games to relax a little bit. Let's see. Animal Crossing? No. Nah. Maybe later. ARMS. Oh yeah, ARMS! I remember loving this game when it came out. All its cool character designs and the wacky armors you could use, it was so much fun. For a while, I remember kind of waning off the game a few months after it launched. Don't remember why. They did just announce the newest Smash Fighter would be an ARMS character. Maybe now is as good a time as ever to go back and play the game, to see if there's anything that I missed.
So, if you haven't heard of ARMS before, I'll give you a little rundown. It's basically a game where people with extendable arms fight each other. What sounds really weird at first is actually a lot of fun. For a couple hours. I'll get into that a little bit later. I've gotta say though, I really love these character designs. They're both cartoony and incredibly inventive, and I love how they figure out how to use different objects for arms. You've got springs, ribbons, ramen noodles, bandages. Min Min is my personal favorite. I love her design, and I love how her arena is basically a huge ramen bowl. There's so much variety here in the character designs. It's really refreshing. It's not like other games where every other character is a Fire Emblem rep. JK, I love Fire Emblem. The main game mode, Grand Prix, is really fun. You've got different difficulty settings with certain outcomes happening at the end. I'll tell you what though, I didn't remember how difficult this game was. The higher difficulties really give you something to dig into. Something else I really love is the gameplay loop. This game is addicting, no joke. I remember why I spent so many hours playing it. It's fun, and it's not like anything else out there on the Switch. It's a fighting game, for sure, but it's got a lot of really interesting lore and some really cool mechanics. You've got your specials, your blocks, but you can also extend your arms out to punch and even grab your opponent. Trying to outsmart your opponent and fake them out with one arm, or figuring out other strategies is what makes this game so fun. And the camera movements in the game really keep the action exciting, and gives you a sense of impact or weight. Like I said before, this game also has a bunch of really cool customizable arms. Sort of. What do I mean by sort of? Well, you can add perks to them like in Splatoon, but you can choose which ones go on which arm. That's a really cool idea. I just wish there was more meat behind it. There's not a lot of arms to begin with, and every character gets the same arms with the same abilities eventually, if you choose to spend the time in the minigame to get them. That's its own can of worms. I just wish characters had character-specific arms, like Double Dash's special items. You know, every character had arms that only they could use, and then they had other ones so that you could customize. I also wish there was a plethora of more arms. That's a running theme with this game. I wish there was more. For example, besides Grand Prix, you've got a few single-player modes and a few online ones. Grand Prix isn't like Splatoon single-player, where there's a plot and a goal. You just kind of fight and fight until you beat Max Brass or Dr. Coyle. It's fun in the moment, don't get me wrong, but it's really boring after a while. I wish it went deeper into the lore. They tried to fix this with Dr. Coyle's introduction, but it just felt like an afterthought. I wish there was a single-player mode where you fought test experiments and got deep into the arms labs, solving puzzles and trying to figure out how your character got arms. That sounds really interesting. I also mentioned the online, which is sort of lacking. You've got your one-on-ones, your two-on-twos, battles against headlock, which do change things up a bit, basketball, volleyball. This is all cool, don't get me wrong, but there has to be more to do with this game. Volleyball and basketball just kind of seem like mini-games. They feel just like the minigame to get arms. Let's talk about that. You spend in-game currency to get a certain amount of time to try and get as many arms as you can. I do not like this. It feels like you're on a crunch to get what you want, like you can't earn it over time freely. There isn't a criteria behind getting certain arms. You'll get all of them eventually. It's not that fun, you're just hitting targets the whole time. I'd rather slowly earn arms in like the single player mode, or by beating a certain character on 2 different difficulties. Maybe it's a nitpick, but earning arms feels really shallow. One of the game's lifesavers though, is Party Crash. It's kind of like normal online matches, but the rules of the game change every 15 minutes. You play normal matches, then you're trying to dodge punches because one hit means you're dead, then you're playing against Headlock, then you're dodging bombs. There's a lot of variety in this one. Another one of its lifesavers is its music. Kind of. The main track is so good, it pumps you up and gets you excited to play. And there's a bunch of really good songs. Min Min's song, Dr. Coyle's theme, Mechanica's theme, they're all really good. However, there's a bunch of songs that reuse the main track every single time. It's like the exact same song, just with different instruments. I want more songs that are different in the styles of the ARMS soundtrack. There's so much promise to this soundtrack, just like there's promise with this game. But just like the soundtrack, the game has so much that's missing. This game is such a good idea on paper, and it could be one of Nintendo's freshest IPs. But right now, it sort of feels like a glorified tech demo, or a $20 eShop game. I love so much about this game, the fighters, the premise, the gameplay, the music, but the little things surrounding it are holding it back. I want to like this game more, I really do, but there needs to be more meat for me to really get into it.
I kinda hope that Nintendo addresses these things in the future. I really want to see ARMS go far. It's a good game, and it has the potential to be great. Until then, I'll have to cross my fingers and hope. Hi Jared, it's Dream Jared. Seems like you're not very busy while you're waiting for the next ARMS installment. By chance, do you want to play some, Super Mario Sunshine while you wait? No.